Alright guys, here's another episode of cleaning up your Naomi and setting up your Naomi system. So first of all, we have the PSU. It's a nice Sun PSU, but as you can see, yeah, gross as hell. Bunch of crap all over it. Gonna have to clean it off. Also, I don't know if the fan is decent, but it's probably old and loud, so we're gonna replace that. Now, I started washing some of the gunk off. A lot of the gunk already came off. I'm gonna put the remainder of the little simple green on here. I got the old fan off, which is exceptionally dirty. Yeah, we're not gonna use that anymore, but we're gonna put in a new fan, clean up the case a little bit, and put it back together. Okay, so I did end up cutting the power connector off of the fan so I can use it for the next fan in case the connector doesn't fit, because I need this one. Alright, so we have our new fan here with new screws. This is the other fan I like to use. You can see it has this guy, just the red and black out to the big connector where I can just cut off. Then I can solder on to the old connector, and then we're good to go. Alright, now the wires are soldered together, this thing's ready to go in the case. I want to wait for this guy to dry up a little bit, and then we can put it all together. Alright, while we wait for the PCB and the power supply to dry off, I'm gonna take, you see I have some spare PC cables here, and these plugs are perfect. I'm gonna use this as the ground wire for the cable for the PSU, because it doesn't actually come with a ground wire and it only takes 2 wires, so I think it's good to ground it to the case. So I'm gonna take this and then make the ground wire out of it. Now I have a bunch of these like nifty little plugs here. I'm just gonna solder the wire into this plug, and then I'll just plug it right in here. See where the ground should go. Alright, as you can see, I stuck the other end into here, into the regular 3-prong plug, but the middle is like it's missing. So this end's I'm gonna plug into the case of the PSU. Alright, so now I'll put it back together. You can see it's all nice and clean inside. I got most of the gunk out. And new fan. The power is connected to the chassis with the ground. And now we just have this custom built cable here. I'm gonna plug into there. Last thing I need to do is measure and make sure the connectivity is right with the ground wire with the chassis. Alright, put into here and then touch the chassis. Beeping, so we're good. Ground cable is connected. Alright, now that I went through and cleaned up the board and everything, I'm gonna get rid of this super cap here and replace it with a new one. Order a new one, but first you gotta desolder the old one. It's a little pain in the butt to get off, but I think this is easier on Naomi 1 than Naomi 2. Alright, the new case fan is here. I put it in here and it fits pretty nicely. The old one didn't work for some reason. I knew I was getting voltage out of the wires because I double checked them and they were good. So whenever you install it, make sure you install them the right way. The air is flowing outside, as you can see from the arrows here and the fan blade. I actually had the fans installed backwards in this one, and I had to redo it and then install it the other way. It's kind of confusing sometimes, but now I think we're all good. I'm waiting on the last piece of the super capacitor to get here. Then I'm gonna put that in, and then this setup should be done. All right, so we got rid of the old super cap here, and I put in the new one. The only issue with putting in the new one was that the hole is a little small. I can get all the solder cleaned out of it. I tried my best, but so it's like not completely flat, but it's still in there. It should be fine. Yeah, we're not gonna look at it, but yep, it's replaced. Close it up, and then we turn it on, check it out. Alright, so we're able to get the IONA USB JVS thing working finally. I tried it with my Victrix Pro and I couldn't get it to register at all, and I just, for the hell of it, tried it with my Brookboard installed joystick, and it actually registers. And now everything, I registered the buttons. So let me just tell you real quick. So in order to do the buttons right, you need to hold down both of these buttons together for about a second, and then they'll start blinking. Then you start putting in your buttons, starting with coin, start, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have more buttons, then it takes more buttons, but you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you're done, hit the test button here. It's upside down, sorry, but you hit it 3 times and then the light should go out. That means you've set it. So you want to go into your test menu here, as you'll see. You'll want to go to JVS test, input. Then you should be able to see your button register and your coins and your start. So that's when you know it's working. So now we have this working, and it's pretty good. And that's it. And that'll be the end of this video, guys. This is just another video on setting up the Naomi again, in case the other one wasn't detailed enough. Just help you guys out setting your own setups. And thanks for watching this video. Give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.